What's up, Vault Hunters and fantasy fans? We're back in Tiny Tina's Wonderlands today, carrying on with our playthrough. Going back to the Drowned Abyss. We got here in the start of the last session, and then we went off and did a little bit of side questing, try and get our level up a little bit. But I think we've probably got to an okay point with this now, so we're going to go directly towards where we need to be. And we've got to get the lens, which allows us to see these magic bridges. I mean, surely they're just there? We could just go across? I don't know, but let's just play along.
And I just know they cheated. Can you go get them back?
Right, so off we go.
That dungeon over there mayhaps contains a shrine piece.
Well, lots of nooks and crannies and bits and pieces to do here on the overworld map. It's definitely a fun idea, but you know, I would have liked to be riding me around some unicorns and fantasy mounts and stuff. Have a bit more open space to explore. Maybe in Wonderlands 2, that's something that will be on the table. This is primarily a Clawbringer playthrough, and we've got the Blightcaller as our secondary. The Blightcaller being the DLC add-on class for Tiny Tina's Wonderlands. So, and that makes us a Blight Knight, which I've not done any combo with. Not done any play with this combo before. So this is a first, although I have used the two classes separately. I'll refresh my memory as to what guns we got here, because it's been a minute for sure since we were doing this. Been doing some other bits of content. Still doing stuff on here with the DLC content and with the Chaos Chambers. Having good fun with that on one of my higher level characters. So definitely check out that. Doing some roguelike challenges as part of that. So doing the DLC content, which is effectively bespoke Chaos Chamber runs, just with a little bit of a story to them. But yeah, doing those in a roguelike fashion with no gear set before we go, so we just have to deal with the gear as it drops, potluck. And it's pretty interesting. Just putting the difficulty up bit by bit, just making it more challenging every time we go through that. And we've done well, we only did that for the tier 3, so each of the 4 DLCs or DLC encounters, each of the 4 has 4 different tiers, and we've done tier 1 and 2. We did the roguelike on tier 3, and then I've got plans for a slightly different roguelike approach to tier 4. And we'll be jumping that up 10 chaos levels at a time, and we're going to be keeping our gear, but we won't be visiting the Wheel of Fate at all on those runs. So we're going to store up all of our soul tokens, and then do a big spend at the end if we get through it. It's definitely got some good challenge to it when you do it in this way, when you haven't got proper gear, proper setup, and you're adding chaos levels. It does, yeah, I've had some rough sessions with that for sure, but it has been good fun. So I'd say, yeah, check those out, and maybe even give that style of play a go for yourself. This Ludite, not that one specifically, but the Ludite as a gun, definitely helped me out on my last run, the hardest version of any of those I've done so far. Chaos 15 on the 3rd tier of the Shattering Spectre Glass. And for the boss, I was not really expecting big things, but with just some spamming of the Ludite, just sticky bombs, and keeping mobile, a bit of patience, and well, I'll let you check out the video and you can find out what happened. But that was a crazy session. It was like absolutely unbelievable. Some of the stuff that happened. It was, I have the worst luck. I swear. I swear. There we go. That's what we need.
I feel magical.
Okay, so we did the side questing last session because I am a little bit concerned about levels as we go into the Drowned Abyss. I have been here at different points of different playthroughs before, and it's been hard. Been hard, awkward leveling with the opponents. Not great gear in my pockets. But we should be okay. If not, you'll get to see me shrivel in pain. Nice. So now we have access to these bridges, and there's a lot of these around the map, so you go and use these to access different areas and pick up other things you want to pick up. It's nice to have that that reason to go back. Enemy level begins at 21, level 18. We're just going to go for it. We're just going to go for it. Anyone want to give me any good guns? Dagger Storm. That's a potential. What have we got at the moment? So we've got level 15 Ludite. 16, 17, 16. We are not well geared whatsoever. Why wasn't I running that? Or that? Maybe I was trying to bump my poison. And I think I'm actually, what level is this fairy? 18. And the dagger storms can be pretty good. We got money in the pocket. I think it's going to be wise to try and pick up a couple of bits here if we can. Just to give us a bit of help. I think that's going to be okay. Let's at least have that one change. And hope that that does something. Got the backup on the Virtuoso there. And we've got some stuff we're going to hit into at level 20. So, there's light at the end of the tunnel. If this gets a bit rough. Should probably been doing some more shopping before now. Maybe I could have done a farm. Maybe should I go back and farm? Should I try and get a...
See how that turned out? Watch your back, Fate Maker, or you might find some fangs in it.
Let's see how we do against these spider crabs. That's perfectly manageable. Might change my ult. Although this thing does keep me kind of safe where I am. Maybe that defensive option is better. And then that's probably a factor in why I was running that other melee weapon, because that one was giving me an enchantment that was improving my corrosive damage output. So with that ult, it's going to make it more comparable. But we're going to stick with the Harry Potter magic wand.
A coiled priestess named Kasara.
What's up, girl?
What are you doing?
I
down
likes
here,
her.
smooth skin?
Whoa, whoa, whoa. There's a little salt on the way she said smooth skin. I'm offended. Think?
Honestly, I don't even see what the big deal is about having skin. Sometimes skin's too dry, sometimes skin's too wet.
Drill. We'll get to you
No thanks.
in due
Yeah, you
course.
can get it. It's a skin
That's the
thing.
real problem.
Okay, the next person to say skin is spontaneously combusting.
Skin!
She said it first.
Watch your tone with me. I am a squire of the realm, on an important quest, I might add.
I am sorry.
It has been a very long time since I spoke with anyone. Of course, you seek passage. I can aid you. Here, take this cipher.
Oh, thank you. I did have a headache. Swallow a few tablets.
Gaze upon the shrine and let the words flow through you.
What devil tongue is this?
Only the coil may be
Should be a dice over here. Maybe.
cipher grants you our speech.
Nope. Talking absolute
There are
rubbish.
3 more
Apologies.
shrines.
That wasn't where. Oh.
Can hum their words aloud
Aha! Not speaking rubbish.
before the doors to the
Just a
temple
little
of
bit old and
sacrifice
decrepit.
swing open. This was once a sacred place to me and my sisters. Long ago when we shared skies, before the days of chains.
There's a marble in this bit. Maybe we can get just across
You
yonder.
must reach the temple of sacrifice.
That's still available.
Inside is a light that will grant us passage.
A bit slower on the blomp.
Okay, she's creeping me out a little, and not just because she used the S word.
Yeah.
Man up, Jake
she's got
Peralta.
too many proper nouns
That
going.
marble.
Chains, drowning, sacrifice.
What? No! She's great! I really want you to like her! You just trusted the skeleton man just fine.
Yeah, he was a pirate.
Okay, well, with your detective intent ability, you can tell that she's a real sweetheart, who's honest, and
Dagger
trustworthy,
storms.
and you love her.
Very handy.
But the priestess class
Throw and
has
forget.
concealed
Might
intent
just
ability.
get us through.
Dog.
Don't knife me.
The stuff she's making us read sounds super evil.
What? You don't know? It could be like a recipe or something.
Yeah, a recipe for people.
Ixnay on the animalism, okay? We're keeping it rated T for
I think another dice would be just up here. I know I'm pointing these things out, but just a disclaimer, this is not, there you go, there's a dice would be. This isn't some sort of completionist run or anything like that. It's a very casual, laid back, chilled out, just having a bit of fun, blitzing through some fantasy mayhem. I will be doing some box ticking on the channel at some point, specific content for that kind of thing. But yeah, right now just having fun. Well, this is the room I think that I was most expecting if there was gonna be a problem. This is when I'd know about it, because I've had some struggles getting through the armies of these coil in this room before. So I think if we've made it this far, then one way or other we'll be okay. The main issue is still going to be Drill when we get to him, the big baddie at the end of this section of the map. But we've got a bit of time between now and then. Hopefully we can pick up some goodies that will help see us through. Stick with this one. Knives, daggers. I'm getting knocked pretty quick. I'm going to do a switch. Well, that's good having the damage around me. I think I want the option of having a bit more tactics in that regard. So these are the bog totems. So I get a couple of these. Yes, I will have that. I will take that, but I'm not using it yet. The bog totems just means that I can spam out little turrets, little totems that are going to just do some damage for me, a bit distracting. And because I get a couple of those, it means that I can place them a little bit more out in the open, and then back off if I want to.
This city was once a beacon of
Rock that
civilization,
flavour for now.
a symbol of the united court. But some crave
And
power,
having
and
the two of them means I got better uptime in general for those.
When So too was the city dragged with
I'm getting some resistance here.
I was there in the hours
Maybe I was wrong. Maybe this is going to be a bad time.
against my
It is at the moment because there's so many people around.
stay with the caretaker of this
So many people.
alone. The maddest cries of what the once
Get that rocket launcher on.
bubbles stove
Maybe, maybe not. I've got a green rocket launcher, but I do have a reasonable rocket launcher. 1, 2, let's go. Oh, no need. Dagger Storm FTW. Whoa, turret. 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 Turretin. With the Ferial, as same as Tedial, because you're throwing these guns out on the reload, and the performance of it after being thrown is determined by the amount of ammunition still in the mag at that time. So if you're throwing out full mags, you're going to get a better Dagger Storm, for example, than if you threw out with one bullet. But it also means you are effectively just grabbing all of your ammo and just throwing it out. So definitely means you can rinse through all of your ammunition and put yourself in a bad spot. So I saw a glint behind this waterfall. It's the rule in fantasy games, though, you have to check. Well, actually, maybe I would extend that to just being a rule that you should just always be doing in any game ever, because hiding stuff behind waterfalls is dope. That is the way it is done. Another dice location coming up just in front of us. Just on this outer edge, just in case I get distracted and forget. If you follow around the outer edge, just as we go down the side here. We'll have another one. Just double up on the totems this time. See how quick we can get through this pack of snakes. Pack? Is it a pack of snakes? A brood? Sure. A family? A gaggle? Army. Tribal snakes. Not sure. Nest. It's alright, I'll let that go. Good.
Spirits, make your wrath.
It's just a single zapper, but that's a really long charge on that, and I think that actually timed out. Actually overcharged and didn't let me have it. Is that thing going to be like a monster? It's going to be some really specific magic spell that actually is very good. On Mississippi. It's not firing out. Maybe I just let it go to the top. Maybe I let it off the first time. I'm not sure. Not even seeing its effect. Got dud one. Dud magic. Daddy party! Yeah, let's try that while we're under any duress. Oh, it's just a lightning zappy beam. It's like a Spartan laser.
You have learned well, my apprentice.
No, it's not like a Spartan laser. You charge that and fire it. These waterfalls are really letting me down. Something blue there. Let's go and have a look at that. And we'll take that. Even though we're not running the acid cloud anymore. A bit further along, I think. I think it's on the next set of sort of outcrops. There may have even been one further back on this side as well. Yeah, there you go. Is there one further back over there? Excuse me. Nah, I don't think so. I think that was just that one. Look at this sneaky solo snake. Ba-ba-ba-da-bum. Speak to me. Zap, zap, zap. Not too bad with the doubling up, but not really a fan of that spell, if I'm honest. Might see what else we had in the pocket. Alternative luck. I could definitely do some luck. The magic barrage was the one I was running on the 78. Those can be very good. Dancing Arcturus. It's hardly dancing. I mean, this is line dancing. It's just in a line. Let's give that one a go. Even if it's weaker, if it, you know, if it bodes better, if it jams with me more. Yeah, well, that's more of a just fire it out kind of deal. Oh, a few charges though. Yeah, you see all these skulls with the totems firing out. And these other things flying around are shotguns. And they're doing some pretty good work. I'm pretty happy with that still. Bit of direct damage if you hit in, or if not, they're flying around and firing their own little projectiles. Looks like I can get at least 3 of those out. And then obviously I still have the shotgun on the go. I think a bit more damage. Tasties, okay. Not doing great on the loot, but we are doing better than the last roguelike run I did, because it was almost an hour before I got a usable gun. It was bizarre. Very, very bizarre.
We will need to light a fire.
Why would there be a
Temple
fire
Sacrifice
pit
just
in an
doesn't sound
underwater
like a good
temple?
place.
Because it, surprise ambush!
No more ambushes. Ambush? More like spam bush, am I right? Hold the curtain down. I'm about to drop, so try and get a few things out. Help me with the up. This guy in the middle here is pretty low. Easy. Easy money. I mean, and although it's low level, still going good work. The old Luddite, I'm not even running that sticky mode. Let's sticky these guys up. See, look at that. Look at that! Think you're a big tough guy, huh? I got some of that. Alright, fine. He showed me up that time, but that's not the point. I will have the last laugh. Well, so that's why I was still running around with a level 15 Luddite. Bad man tings. Okay. Yeah. Come on. Back to sleep. Because we're in a air pocket.
Seeker of passage. You will need a magical ember jack of fiery fish whose flames burn even underwater.
Right. But all the fish died when we blew up the ocean.
Fine! Then there's one in a chest right in front of you!
I think that's probably the most upset I've ever heard Tiny Tina. Ashley Birch's voice almost changed.
That is one dead fish. Could it still light a fire?
Wow, Valentine, I didn't know we had a fishologist in the house! It's a magic firefish. It's got tons of magic fire juice still all up in it, okay?
Perfect. Now complete the sacrifice.
All right, newbie. Time to
Sacrifice?
blood.
The fish itself is the sacrifice.
Oh. Huh.
Boomting.
Okay.
I heard you ring. Did you ring? No, never mind. Right, nothing. Oh, it's yawning time already. Fish and chip supper on a cold beach. Nothing quite like it.
Follow that light. It will take you to the final step of your passage.
Take me.
See? She didn't want to sacrifice you after all. She's cool.
Right, this is a loop back to where we were earlier. That's where we got the marble up there. Heading back through this main room. Hey. Well, I'm the king now. What you got?
Ooh, are you sure
What you got?
that's the word you wanted to use? Because there's another S word that you could use. I mean, there's still some time for spontaneous combustion.
Nope. Just using a completely normal phrase that everyone else uses. Makes my skull crawl. Normal.
Yep.
Running. Blah. Let's try it again. Running. I'm running over here. Run. Ooh, cosmetics. That's the thing I dig.
Out! Down! Bring forth your ancient roots!
You're gonna leave me alone, are you? Not gonna leave me alone. Great shooting with the actual things I want to get damaged by. See you later, suckers.
Did you really think I would stay down?
I'm gonna give up on that right now. Oh. Well, there's an ever-ending flow of foes here in the Wonderlands.
At least!
No need to feel like a coward after running away from the last batch. There'll be plenty more to come.
But you do get you're walking right into her trap, right? It's hack writing. Even those other idiots at the table can see.
Okay, guys. Okay. You want to be destroyed? I can make it happen. I'm sure you all have the possibility of giving me some nice, tasty new gadgets and gizmos. Okie doke. Just don't want to give up the good stuff to you. Okay, so here we have potentially an upgrade to our Ludite. This one is enchanted. So that is potentially now primary slot. Switch to the stickies. Stickies are the best. Sticky. Okay. I think that's only like a halfway marker. Gotta be a little bit careful of time. Let's just keep rocking. Alright, doesn't seem massively better than our previous one, but there's probably some numbers that are happening that I'm not seeing. These guys are level 22 as well, so it might be that they're a little bit more tanky. Yeah, get knocked down the hill. Just incidentally, there is another marker there where there would have normally been a dice. Money. Trying to think what comes next. We've got this. Probably okay. I'm gonna get held up too much. The drill fight. I mean, I might even allow that to KO. Not feeling very geared for drill.
Pretty suspicious.
Look, please please, you guys will really like her if you just talk to her a little more.
Let's talk to the girl. What's up, girl? I like Sarah.
I am afraid I haven't been completely honest with you.
Oh,
Aha! I knew it.
There
Oh
is
boy.
one last sacrifice to make,
Here it comes.
and I make it gladly. I will go with you.
What?
When my sisters fell to the temptations of I blamed myself. I vowed to remain in solitude for my sins.
there's another dice normally behind
Shown me
here.
that passage through hardship can only be accomplished alongside friends. I will join your party and aid you on your
The dice are something you want to track down.
No.
They can kick out pretty naff rewards a lot of the time, but the amount of those that you are
Attack, drawn by her nefarious
discovering will actually be... Drumroll, please. Da-la-la-la-la-la-la. So you can see on the right hand side that it's very faint, but you can see that I've got plus 25% loot luck, and that is as a result of me... Oh wait. Oh no, sorry, I apologise. That was a lie. Alright, okay. It's not there, but trust me, you're improving your loot luck. No more questions.
Ability on me. Light strike. Stop. Please before the light.
Pink snake's good, blue snake's bad. Got it. I'm not looking forward to the drill fight. I don't think I'm gonna do it. If I die on that fight, we're gonna call the session and go and get some extra stuff for next time. Be able to face him down. Maybe it'll be okay.
Thank you, Seeker of Passage. You have given me hope. I will repay you.
About to take over to 19. Would have been nice to get to that level 20
Yeah, not buying.
and then be able to switch out gear.
Dude, she really needs it.
May I have a hug? It has been so
Yeah.
long since I felt the warmth of
Have a
another
hug.
on my skin.
Oh.
She said the S word.
No, she didn't.
She super did, and you said.
I know what I said. Oh, fine. Spontaneous combustion.
The sun again.
Boxer.
Are you happy now?
Here, let's all just go talk to the evil god of the deep.
I mean, technically, I already took the hit for that one.
You did your best.
I tried.
Fairymaker, but you can't save everyone. Not with a bunker master like her.
Don't hate the hater. Hate the game.
You didn't really need to kill her off.
Yes, I did. Because you made me. And now I have
Not sure I said that
this
right.
whole story I had ready. You know, she had a troubled past and a yearning for friendship and a whole
Urine
redemption
friendship?
arc, and now it's gone.
I don't know. I just thought you were setting up a cool fight.
Can we improve our lot?
Hail.
Yes, I'll take it. Yes, we're taking... Okay, alright, okay, okay, okay. Okay, I've got some ideas. Pixie is good shout. Let's see what we've got if we flip. Do a little flipping and a flapping. Right, now that one's going to be... That one. Dagger Storm. Is a Dagger Storm going to be helpful in this fight? Or is it going to be better to have? I take the Sapsucker. Dark Magic ability of that means we are getting some health back with that as well, which is beneficial. We got two things we can throw out. And then the Ludite's going to be doing some sticking and exploding, but I don't know if it's going to be enough. Keeping that as backup, that's obviously staying. I'll keep that still. I think most of the rest of this can do one. That's better. Let's sell the rest of this. Just don't like having too much in the pockets. Keep hold of that just in case. A mid-session cleaning out of bits and bobs. This is a first. Normally it's like right at the start or right at the end, just when you don't want it. Right, I need to unlock that as well. Tasty. Ooh, scales and flails. No, don't compare it with that. Yeah, we're gonna take it. Just anything we can do to improve. Concentrated magic barrage of unlocked. Yes. See you later. Okay, drill boss fight. Attempt 1. Let's go. I believe in us. We're going to do it. We're going to do it as a team. Will me to win, and maybe it will happen. This is a triple whammy as well. Three bosses in one on this one. We got some nasty attacks as well. So okay, that's about as slow as I was expecting it. Oh no! Oh, we're doing it. We're doing good. Stacking all of the bits and bobs. Oh, that order is wrong. Oh well, I can live with it. Ooh. Full burst sounds better, for sure. I mean, did that not count as my kill? Kinda should have. That's not bad as well with that. Save that one. Really jumpy at the moment. Really jumpy. Doesn't jump up and down. Oh, that's a quick death. Yeah, that's. I think that won't be too bad. So we will keep going, rather than admitting defeat. I thought that was going to be a, you know, I wasn't even going to get half a centimeter down. So it was a lot better than I was expecting. Not too bad balance-wise. I haven't even ticked over into 19 yet. Check all the reloads. And I am going to switch that. Not always the way I do that, but I feel more comfortable with the pixies. Something that I'm going to want up all the time.
Deaths before.
Should probably just be running this. Let's give that a go as well.
Do it!
Weak. That was actually very good damage. I didn't actually remember that one was on me before and how good that was being. They make this guy weaker. She set the rule.
Force us to love her. I'm the bunker master, and when I say go!
Try and go for that crit there. He's got that little sort of box in him. That's his heart, his crit. Oops, get out of that. Better get out of dodge. And yeah, so this whole lake is filled up with Ribena. Ribena, in fact. It's a very British thing, Ribena. For anyone who's watching elsewhere in the world. And yeah, it's full of horrendous sweeteners now, so that's why if you go over here, it starts to damage you. Absolutely toxic. No good whatsoever.
Our battle is not yet over.
British institution smashed to pieces.
Ah, yes. Ammunition.
Tear it down, tear it down, tear it down.
Your
Get this
ancient
health.
roots.
Help. Let me try and keep some of these ads up just for the res factor, but that's one thing that you can't when you're using sort of weapons I am, where I'm throwing out a lot of stuff. A lot of these things are just tracking, doing their own thing. I've got the bog totems out, they're doing their own thing. It's very hard to keep the number of enemies that you want around. Problematic. And we got the second wave done. That is, I'm not sure why I wasn't running that before. I kind of just assumed it had got to the point where it was pony, but not. Excuse me. Excuse me, baking powder? Gotta stay with that. Let's get this wave sorted out.
Ready for adventure?
And every time you'll see that his name changes based on the kind of lore of the Wonderlands. So when we were
Oh, so now you care about rules. Here's a rule. Rule of threes, bitches!
So, when we were getting our raft at the beginning, before we had to go and find Torg, the bard, to bless it, so that we could go across the ocean before it was then utterly obliterated, the rumor was, the problem was that if your ship wasn't blessed, then it was Drill, this guy, who would drag your vessel down to the depths of the ocean. So that's just sort of some of their internal lore in the Wonderlands. This is just mean. What's with the slapsies? Hey, get back here. This isn't over. It's over now. Nice. Well, that is good. I obviously was a bit concerned about that.
Didn't like Sara. You probably don't like me. And you're gonna leave, and I'm gonna be all alone again.
What? Tina, we're not leaving. We're having fun playing this game with you.
Yeah, that boss fight was awesome! And newbies kicking mega turbo butt as the Fate Maker.
So you're
That's us, baby.
gonna stay?
That's us. It's a
Like you
us.
said, fate doesn't divide us. Fate brings us together.
Of course we're staying. I want to see how this ends. And maybe Kasara could even come back as a friendly ghost.
Nah, she said I'm over it. Quest complete! Do the thing where it says quest complete!
You see how fragile she really is? All that fear, all that doubt.
Nothing wrong with being fragile, bruh.
Right into this world. She has all
Glass
the cruelty of a
cannons.
god and none of the responsibility.
Where am I going? Something went wrong there. Very sad, didn't get a nice goodie from Drill.
The Fate Maker begins to wonder. With the world torn in two, can balance
Roland,
ever be restored?
Roland,
Is it enough to defeat evil?
Roland.
Or must it be destroyed entirely?
Couple of chests in here as we go through. Okay. Right. That just loops round. But we want to head this way, back to the overworld. Pushing forward and now heading to Karnak's Wall. Karnak's Wall is quite a... it's the most Borderlands-esque place in the whole game. So I like that area for sure. But once again, we open up more of the map. A bit more of easier access. So we've got plenty more exploring to do. We're making good progress.
Well, Tina had a little bit of a habanero thing going on, but we're gonna get the adventure back on track, okay? Fate Maker, you are nearing the former ocean's edge. But what was once sea level is now a towering cliff. You'll need to find a way up.
Yes, and the adventure will continue next time, my friends. Thank you very much for joining me. I hope you had a bit of fun. If you did, please do stick around. Please do check out my other content. Please do support me in all the standard YouTube ways. And I'll catch you next time. Take it easy. Have a great day. Peace out.